of game, and that is skill improving games. Like Madden. Doesn't matter how many hours of Madden you've put in, if two people sit down and play Madden, the one who's more skilled will win. But for single player games, they're usually story based, and the more you've played, the better you are. Until one day. One man changed the game with something that ruined a lot of streamers and YouTubers' life getting over it. Who remembers the 2017 days, back when we could kiss each other on the lips, walking into Trader Joe's and no one would bat an eye? A simpler time where we just watched our favorite streamers and YouTubers mauled. Bennett Foddy single-handedly, and admittedly, if you've played the game, he did rip that game off. But I will say he popularized it so much that he invented a new genre of game. I call it Foddian games. Other people call it molding games. Games that are one level with no checkpoints at all. You know some sequel series that came from that game? Jump King? No! 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 Stop! 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 Golfing over it.
Oh my God! No! No!
Boxman's struggle. I'm not stressed. I am perfectly calm. And one that I consider to be the hardest of all of them. Pogo Stuck Rage with Your Friends. Now, why do I consider that to be the hardest? Is it just because I'm telling this story and I need it to be the hardest? What's the evidence? Here are the stats. The completion percentage for getting over it, 4%. The average completion percentage for Jump King, it's between 2.5 and 3%. The completion percentage for Pogo Stuck is 1.5%. Half that of Jump King. Less than half that of getting over it. The game known to make everybody mauled. You are more than 2 times as likely to beat than Pogo Stuck Rage with Your Friends. It is a hard game. The original game was so hard they patched it to make it a little bit easier. And I'm not going to get into too many details about the original. But I will say that game is near and dear to my heart. When I originally started playing that game, I had about 150 average viewers. And then I rose to over 300 average viewers. I played that game every single day, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours a day, just grinding at it. Here are the stats. I started playing the game Sunday, March 3rd, and I played it every single day until I eventually beat it, which I believe was on the 11th. You can look at how many hours a day I was playing it. 10 hours, 13 hours, 8 hours, 9.5 hours, 6, 7 hours, 8, 6. I played this game so fucking much. I would wake up, and the first thing I would do is I would go live. And I would play until I was just mind-numbingly shit at the game. Until I literally couldn't play. You know that thing when you're learning something and you can't learn it anymore in that one day and you have to sleep and then you wake up and it's like you were in the time chamber in DBZ and you're way better at it? That's what I was doing. 75 hours later, I beat the game. And you can see on this chart, I started 142 average viewers, and I rose until I was doubling my average viewership. This was huge for me. In fact, it had one of the most popular clips that I've ever produced on this channel. Maybe you remember this. If you're wearing headphones, I would like to formally apologize right now. What the fuck is going on?
That's how you do it. Let's go, blah.
Yeah. A lot of people say that clip is fake. Here's a fun fact about this clip. Not only was I one of the first 30 people in the world, I think I was 17th in the world to beat this game. Not because I was good, but because nobody else could fucking put in the hours to do it. I was also the only person in the world who died to this snake while the game was paused. In fact, this was a bug that got patched out because you're not supposed to die while the game is paused. I'm the only motherfucker who got tortured when my game was paused and had to deal with losing dozens of hours of work. So you're welcome to everyone who played that game after me. Anyway, the game meant a lot to me. Enter Pogo Stuck 2. A year, in fact, over a year's passed, and Super Coup hits me up.